Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is Wednesday, September 9th, 2015, and we're excited to have with us Henrietta.
turn the key and hope you think of me as you try.
This is Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Henrietta. What's up, dudes? Welcome to the studio. Welcome back to you, sir. And I'd like to open up the discussion by just asking if there are people in the industry that you respect or look up to, whether that's like a musician or a writer or producer, anything like that. I saw a reference, maybe Manny, to Dave Grohl. Like that, you're a big Dave Grohl fan. I'm not sure who
I
put
think
that
we
in.
all are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Others though, or other people that you're interested in?
Musically speaking,
Sure.
as well.
Yeah, totally.
Thrice.
Yeah.
Thrice. Yeah. Thrice is like a huge band.
Cool.
For me, it's been like a band that I've listened to for years. And
Yeah.
years, so.
Do you follow Kenzru's like solo stuff or his other
Not as
other
much.
projects?
Not as much. No, I'm not very good at that.
Yeah, right on.
But yeah.
I think
Thrice.
Dustin is really great. I actually, now that you've mentioned it, John and I were talking about it last night. David Bazan is probably like,
Oh yeah.
one of the smartest dudes,
Yeah.
and most talented
Yeah.
in
His-
the kind of music that
Yeah.
we enjoy.
Sure.
His whole work ethic is just so different from a lot of other things that like bands are supposed to follow.
Yeah.
And artists are supposed to follow. Like
Yeah.
his living room shows. So I don't know if you've seen any of that, but
Yeah,
he
well,
books
he did
tours
that-
that are just living rooms, and people invite him in, and it's super cool.
Yeah.
And he's able to support his family and do all that through just these living room tours. It's
I think
really
mostly-
weird and awesome, and he writes just awesome music. So
Yeah, I think for me, it's just the kind of music that he's writing. It's just
Yeah.
great. Just the ideas that he comes up with.
Yeah, and his whole life is kind of like a project too, right?
Yeah.
It's a whole like kind of sad trajectory into
Yeah,
you know?
well,
I mean
I don't know him personally, but I think
Sure.
he's, happy with the family.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
Just,
I just mean in terms of like his records. You
Yeah,
know? When you
okay.
get into like Curse Your Branches, that's like getting
yeah, I
pretty
think,
dark.
yeah.
I don't know.
You know?
I might be completely wrong, but I think that like guys like him and like Damien Jurado kind of like just will write something and like isn't like directly tied to them.
Sure.
It's just more like a story.
Yeah.
And it sounds like super sad and whatever, but they're just kind of like, it's in their head, and
Yeah.
they're talking about characters or whatever. But
Yeah, maybe separated a little bit from
Yeah.
like it's not autobiographical or
Yeah.
whatever. What about when you guys are writing? I mean, do you think about that? Like, is your stuff
Yeah.
your experience, or are you trying to separate it for a story?
I was just talking to John about this too. For the most part, I realize that I have a hard time trying to decipher like who I'm talking to. It's always either like
Sure.
first or second person.
Right.
But in the end, it's like I'm just talking about myself because you
That's
write
what you know best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just about me and making stupid mistakes or whatever.
Yeah.
How I feel about something or.
Do you explain? Is it important to you that these guys all know, like lyrically, what these stories are about?
I mean, if they ask.
If
I mean,
I can interject.
Yeah.
I feel like we all know him well enough
Sure.
to where like it doesn't really need explaining. It's just like we know what he does and what he's going, like that kind of thing. So
Yeah.
it's like an understood.
I'm pretty predictable.
Yeah, he's not that exciting,
It's pretty standard. You already
Very
know.
original.
But so there's not as much like mystery, maybe. Or,
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Exactly.
We get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you understand.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thanks, dudes, very much for coming out and playing for us. You can go into
Thank
your
you.
next song
I'm
when
going.
you're ready.
up attitude. So go on, so go on, so go on. Just run, just run, just run. Go on and go on and go on and just run. Just go and destroy, go and show fire in your own. Above my hands, fucking blow. Above my hands, fucking blow.
You're watching Audiotree Live. We're here with Henrietta. I would like to know, what is that Spanish sample at the end of Orion?
You picked that?
Yeah, for
Nice.
sure.
Thanks,
What
man.
is that? What's that
Dude.
saying, or
Hi,
like,
Mom.
what's it
I
about?
am completely surprised. Hi, Mom. No, she's watching. Hi, Mom. I love you.
Hi,
That's my
fam.
mom. Dude, that's I'm so surprised you asked that. That's a poem by what's
Don't
his
get it
name?
wrong. Mom's watching.
Pablo
She
Neruda.
knows.
No, I got it. He's from South America. I think Ecuador or Peru. I think it's Peru. He was a poet back in the 60s, and he wrote this poem about. It was mostly like love poems, and he wrote this poem about. I forget how it goes, but about like I've loved you in such a way and whatever. And I kind of just wanted. There was that break, and I kind of just wanted something. So I went into her room, and I was like, "Just read this."
Cool.
And she read it on an iPad, and I recorded it on my phone.
Sweet.
And then I gave it to the engineer. I was like, "Can you put that in there?" But you can barely hear it, and which is cool. But I never thought anyone would notice
Yeah,
it.
I like it because it's like it's definitely buried, but
Yeah.
but it's obvious that something's going on. I mean, I turned it up.
Yeah,
I
it,
guess, to be able to hear it.
It was really weird. I don't know. It was like right towards the end of our recording process. Actually, we recorded the whole thing, and I just kind of threw that on last minute.
Cool.
But that's awesome, man.
Yeah,
That's
man.
my mom.
Yeah, shouts.
She has a really lovely voice.
Yeah,
She actually used to sing for a while and play guitar.
cool. Did she like sing around growing up or whatever? Like,
Yeah.
did she play for you or sing for you? also?
I think it's before I was born. She played.
Okay.
She used to play guitar, and she taught me one riff. It was like super simple and all that stuff. And
Play it.
but
yeah, prove it. Prove
I'm
it.
not tuning anymore, John.
Doesn't matter. dude.
Would you guys talk a little bit about the impetus for the reimagined acoustic version? Because you released the record and then you released what, like Greater Fool,
Yeah.
2,000 Miles,
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
a few
And,
other
like, a
tracks on it.
Spectrum. I don't know. We're just bored. I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Um,
The whole process
yeah.
of that record kind of felt rushed, so we just kind of, just did it with a friend of ours.
Okay.
I wish there was a really cool story, but it just
Sure.
just felt right. Like it was just
And we were
We
already
kept-
messing around with
Yeah.
doing that kind of thing.
yeah. We were messing around with the songs, just we're constantly doing that.
Yeah,
So
manipulating them or like
yeah,
adding
and
different
then
stuff.
we were like, this would be pretty cool, and we hadn't released anything in a while, and I was kind of like, let's just put something out so at least we have something going
Yeah.
on for a little bit.
Yeah,
Because I just finished school, I was in school, so
sure.
we couldn't tour as much as we wanted to, but
Yeah, so you just needed to put something out to like
Yeah.
hold on to it for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you prefer any of those versions? Like one
No,
over the
I think
other?
that was just like a one-off kind of experiment
Cool.
thing.
Yeah.
It was.
I thought they were pretty cool.
They were cool. I like them.
Whatever, John.
But
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't tie myself. to
I
the
wasn't
past.
on
Yeah, for sure. Just moving on. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right, dudes, you can go into your next track when you're ready.
Good.
Change on me and touch a bird.
watching Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Henrietta. I'll let you start this one. Why don't we ask about D&D?
Oh, boy.
And I would like to know, first off, how long have you been playing?
Okay, so first, I mean, this is Manny and I's only second time playing it. Matt, it's his first time.
Okay.
And Colin is still grasping D&D.
Okay.
So we're trying to explain it to him, and it's kind of difficult to
Yeah.
explain something like that.
Yeah.
So basically, our good friend Ryan, if you're watching, you're the man, and he's also a great tattoo artist out in San Francisco.
Sweet.
So
He's the best.
Yeah, he used to live in Florida. He was one of our really good friends, and he moved out there, got into D&D, got into DMing, and he visited once. We played, the three of us, Manny, him, and Matt.
Okay.
Or me, him, and Manny.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we were like, Ryan, we have to figure out a way to do this with you being in San Francisco.
Okay.
And we were gonna Skype, and then like the day before we left for the tour, he's like, all right, we're gonna play D&D through text. So we made up backstories for characters, and we each have a character, and he's the DM, and he's explaining this whole story, going through the whole story through text message.
Yeah.
And
like
it's-
on a text chain?
Yeah. It's
where you're
like
all
we have a
shared?
group chat,
Yeah,
and
got it.
and it's
Got it.
extremely long at this point,
Yeah.
and it's
And we're
been
only a week into tour.
yeah. Like he roll, like for all the people that are like, but wait, how are they roll? Like he rolls for all of us.
That's not
and-
real. That's not a real thing.
Yeah, no,
Posers.
it's totally not real, but it's super fun.
That's
so
sweet.
whatever.
It's like D&D light.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, D&D like when you want, kind of.
Yeah.
You can access it, or like you
Yeah.
can do what you want
So-
with it when you go in.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool.
Yeah, but you're enjoying it though. at
yeah,
this point?
it's
Sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like
Tell him what you
unbelievable.
roll. Tell him what you rolled.
Oh, my name is Snarl Kagan, like Carl Sagan.
So dumb.
Dude, not that dumb. Wait till we get to you, dude.
I don't even. It's just Arnie. It's just.
Nah, dude, you have a whole thing. But
Keep
yeah,
going.
and I'm an assassin basically, and then Matt is probably the best.
Ugh.
Hit it, dude.
All right, so my character's name is Nugsy Bogues, named after the basketball player Muggsy Bogues.
Yep.
But and I'm
Basketball. It does not belong in Dungeons and Dragons.
he's the
man.
shortest basketball player, one of the shortest guys ever. He's like 5'3".
Yeah, dude.
But so I'm a gnome. That's why I picked a short guy.
Nice.
And I'm like a bard, so all my dialogue is in rhymes, and it pisses Manny off. And it's
Yeah.
It isn't. No, it doesn't piss me off.
Yeah, it
I
does.
enjoy
Don't let
it,
him lie to
but
you.
it's just I want him to have more dialogue.
Okay.
And he like.
He
so
takes
many-
like 20 minutes to
Yeah.
like.
To like say a small thing because he
Yeah.
wants it to rhyme.
Rhymes are hard.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Both
very
of our
hard.
characters hate it so much.
And Colin is unconvinced at this point.
I never got into it.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
He'll,
it.
we'll
Just
get
let
him there.
It,
We'll
it,
get him
it
there.
sounds interesting, but I just can't grasp the full concept.
Yeah, I got
Well-
it. Yeah, maybe let this one ride out,
Yeah.
and then like if they're still having fun at the end,
We're just
then
gonna
you
add
join.
him. We're
Yeah,
just gonna add him
he'll-
to the group chat.
Yeah,
just out
in
of
the
nowhere.
middle,
Yeah.
and be like, all right,
He'll
read
be
everything
an extra
before
character
this.
that hops onto our adventure.
Yeah,
I'll
totally.
just be the goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
you
just
could
gonna
be
say,
the goblin,
Definitely
dude.
the goblin.
Oh boy.
He's the pizza goblin.
All right, dudes, why don't you go into your next song?
Ready? I've changed my mind. It happens all the time, all the time. Change your mind. I kiss you and something like eyes. But it's alright. No, I can't
is Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Henrietta. You guys can get ready to roll into your last one, and I will say that the band is out on a West Coast tour all the way through October 4th. The first half of those dates are with Choir Vandals, and the second half is with who, or is it just all with Choir Vandals?
Just us, yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and then solo tour at that point. They have a new EP to be released in 2016, and The Trick Is Not Minding is still out that you can get on their website. So check it out, support the band, and take it away when you're ready, dudes.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. I want to apologize for being so sweaty. Oh, God.
This is Audiotree Live. We've been in the studio with Henrietta. You can wait for new music coming out next year and check them out on tour. Thank you very much, guys, for performing for us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was awesome.
Thanks to awesome people in the studio and sound engineers, camera and lighting crew hooking it up. Woo. And viewers, thanks for watching. You can support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a week or so and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.
Sweet.